BLT or GNT. With food and drink delivered to your seat, it's freedom all the way with LNER. Welcome to The Quiet Coach on Roots from LNER. I'm Clara and on this episode, we are diving ever so quietly into the travel mind of TikTok star and fashion influencer Victor Kunda. Victor, welcome back to Roots.
Thank you
Excited
for having
to hear your
me.
snacks, your hacks and your tracks. First though, let's get into the mind of The Quiet Coach. How do you, Victor Kunda, wind down when you're away?
I wind down when I'm away with water. Like, I'm a water sign and I've always felt so connected to water. I've always felt a desire to be in water, and I didn't actually learn how to swim until like later on in my life. Yeah, I wind down with water, like a nice little boat trip. I either just sat on the beach or just stood at the coastline. Like, water, the sound of it just really calms me down.
Okay, so speaking of water and just calmness and stillness in general, take me to a place that's inspired you and a place that has changed you.
Croatia. For two reasons, actually. One, because of the water. That was the first place that I jumped into the ocean, like no armbands, like just said, you know what, I'm going to do this. First place I jumped in there, but that was also the first place I went skydiving. So I explored both the sky and the sea.
He's giving you range.
Yeah.
I love that. Because I'm quite scared of jumping headfirst into water. It freaks me out.
It is scary.
I'm very much a lower yourself slowly in by the ladder, babe.
Yeah.
Type girly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what made you want to do that? Did you just feel a different type of free in Croatia?
Yes, I felt a different type of free. Obviously, I got on that trip like a couple of days later, so I was seeing how like everyone else was like progressing and slowly trusting the water more. And I realized I'd literally spent a week on a yacht. It made me fall in love with the water even more. Like, obviously the bedrooms are below deck and you'd have these glass windows, and then when you'd wake up in the morning, your room would just be filled with this like luminous blue light. It was absolutely amazing being in the sun, just being with the water constantly. Like, you just build a relationship with it where you can see sometimes where it's rough, you can see where it's calm. So like, you get to know the water as much as the water's like letting you understand it.
Yeah, because you're essentially a guest in the water's home, really.
Right. And that's why it's scary jumping in head first, because you're just like, you could do anything you want to me right now. Yeah.
And also the food's amazing. The seafood's incredible there, isn't it?
Gosh. To the point where like I have to hesitate before I eat prawns anywhere else. In this country mainly, because when I came back, I was just like, you know, prawn shells sometimes get stuck at the back of your throat, but the shells there were like crunchy. It was almost just like chin chin. Oh, so good.
And also Croatia neighbours Italy, so like the food crossover is
tea.
Chef's kiss. All right, so let's get into your snacks, your tracks and your hacks. What are the foods that you have to travel with? Wherever you're going in the world, what are you sneaking into your little hand luggage?
Ginger.
As in ginger, as in raw ginger.
So sometimes I will take raw ginger. Sometimes I will make my own ginger shots and take them with me, because you never know. Some countries, like, you might not be able to get hold of some ginger. But yeah, it's actually ginger. So it's ginger because of wellness. Whilst I'm on the holiday getting lit, I'm sorry, I need to make sure I'm keeping up with myself and my immune system. Or the splash sweets from Nigeria. Gosh, that is the only place I've been able to get them. I've been to Ghana to look for them. They're not there. There are these like strawberry and cream, like swirled sweets. It's like everything. Like, Clara, you don't even know what this thing tastes like. It's like the strawberry flavor is so strong. The creamy flavor is just so like creamy and like milky. They're hard. So like literally you can just put it at the back of your tongue and just live for about 10 minutes.
My mouth is watering, thank you.
And they're so cheap. So literally, I bring back such a excess supply. I don't need it, because actually I have weak teeth and my dentist would not be proud of me. But I bring so much back, keep it in my sweet jar on my coffee table. I try and ration myself to one a day. But then when my teeth started breaking down, I had to stop. So now my friends have completely watsed off my ration completely.
I need to try that. Shout out to any Nigerian friends. Bring me back a packet, please, I beg. All right, let's get into your tracks. What music do you listen to when you're away? And what songs take you straight back to a place you've been? Because at the end of the day, music for me is a time machine. And I know you've had many a great trip soundtrack. So what tune is taking you instantly to one of your favourite places?
I remember... It's actually all going back to Croatia because... I remember that holiday, like just swimming in the ocean for the first time. It was such a defining moment for me. I was so proud. The Less I Know, the Better by Tame Impala.
Oh, I love that song.
I remember...
Yeah, I love that tune.
Yeah. And I remember, like, for a couple of days... So I don't like being on aux. I'm sorry. I enjoy listening to my music because... my desire can just jump somewhere. I can be listening to Kate Renata. Next minute, I'm listening to Can't Back Down from Camp Rock. I'm sorry.
I knew you were going to say that. You're going to say, yeah, it's anything from the club to show tunes.
Right.
Okay.
Like, and I will want that in the same 5 minutes. So they'll be asking me to go on aux. I was like, guys, no. Like, I'll just prefer if someone else went on aux. One day, I was just like, you know what? Let me just show these people like what I really listen to. And I put on The Less I Know, the Better.
But before you were going, boom, Camp Rock.
Boom, 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 boom. Camp Rock. So I put on The Less I Know, the Better.
Yeah.
And me and the chaperone that we had, she was literally like, oh my goodness, thank you for playing this. This is one of my favorite songs ever. And then, yeah, I remember we all just danced just on the yacht, like watching the sunset. The Less I Know, the Better. Like, sun was setting, so it was like breezier, all in fab outfits as well. Like Croatia, yeah.
That sounds perfect. As you describe it, I'm just remembering the time when, Glastonbury, when Dua Lipa brought Kevin Parker from Tame Impala out on stage and they sang that song together. It's beautiful. If you haven't seen it, check it out.
Oh my goodness.
Well, he wrote most of her last album with her, so you can really hear that Tame Impala influence.
Yeah.
She brought him out to sing that song.
Oh, wow.
Na, na,
Or
na,
if I'm on the
yeah.
plane, like taking off, I'd like to listen to Kate Renata. Yeah, like anything. I have
Kate Renata forever. And he's over in the UK very soon.
Yes, I'm going to see him in Berlin.
Oh, that's going to be fab.
This weekend.
That's going to be fab.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into your hacks, tips and tricks that make traveling more enjoyable. What are the must think? Because now listen, Victor, I heard you've been talking smack about me. Because if you don't know already, dear listener, I pride myself on being a hand luggage only babe where possible because I despise waiting for my luggage at the conveyor belt. And also sometimes luggage goes missing and the risk and the thought of that stresses me out. So I'm a hand luggage only babe. I hear you got a problem with this.
Yes.
Tell me, go on.
I think we need 2 different UKs. One side for the people who are checking luggagers, and one side for the hand luggage only. How can you only do hand luggage, Clara? Because
easily.
I'm sorry, I am not decanting my skincare. I'm not decanting my perfume. I'm checking that stuff in because, I mean...
Baby.
No, I'm sorry. I need
to
my full-size
decant
things.
is to live. It's a therapeutic process. Also, you can buy things in travel size.
But I've already bought the big size, so why do I need to buy the travel size?
So you can save the big size one for when you're at home and have the travel size, and it takes up less space in your luggage.
What if it doesn't come in the travel
then
size?
Then, baby, you decant. That's what you do. I promise you.
I'm sorry, I can't decant.
You can decant. You can. Look, I'm going to get you into this hand luggage only life. And when you see the light...
I landed from Rome yesterday and I did hand luggage only. And do you know what I did?
What?
I just left all my skincare at home because I couldn't be bothered to decant.
That's lazy.
I can't decant.
I'm going to change your mind by the end of this conversation. But away from me trying to push my hand luggage only propaganda, talk to me about your travelling hacks.
My one, I only have one because this one is a game changer. Take a UK extension cord with you. That way you only need one adapter and you can just put all of your normal UK plugs into the extension cord.
That is a great hack. That's a great hack because I always take my plugs wherever I need to go. But if you just take the one extension...
You can only charge one thing at a time.
That's it. But if you take the extension plug, You just have to do the one connection
Just
and
the
then
one
plug everything in.
Everything in, done.
Do you know what, Victor Kunda, I have to say, in our whole Roots history, I think that is actually the best hack we've had.
Really?
No, it genuinely is. I will do this.
I'd like to thank my mum. I'd also like to thank just life and the universe and God for, giving me the experiences that I have in order to learn so I can actually incite this knowledge to hand luggage only travelers like Clara.
Honestly, no, I'm a woman changed. After you could even say, shout out to our wicked sisters. I've been changed for good.
Oh gosh, something has changed within me.
Something is not the same. What? Yeah, it's adapters from now on.
Yeah, man.
No, really, Victor, that's profoundly affected me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I'm glad I could be of service.
And my last question is, what have you learned about yourself as a traveller, Victor Kunda?
Oh, yes. How much I appreciate silence. Like,
I was waiting for us to have a silent moment just then.
Right. Do you
Right,
see? Sometimes like silence is so necessary. And I think I've appreciated it because I travel with people a lot. When I've been to like Zanzibar, Brazil, it was with like my travel group of friends. However, we all appreciate silence so much. We know we've all come to this country together. We may not have like spoken a lot throughout the year. Like we kind of use these plans as like our catch-up moments, but we're also in a new environment, like taking it in. It's evoking different thoughts for all of us. So like sometimes we can just like be in like a completely comfortable silence, yap for a bit. Love you, babe. Headphones on. I appreciate silence so much. I don't have music playing. I'm just on noise cancelling just so I can like
have a moment.
Yeah, man.
And which is perfect, us being on the quiet coach together. You respect the silence. You enjoy the silence. You can be the silence. Victor, thank you so very much for joining me on the Quiet Coach with LNER. Do make sure you follow this man's wonderful adventures at TikTok at victor.kunda and on Instagram at victorkunda. And if you like what you heard today, why not rate and review the podcast Roots wherever you get your podcast, and make sure you give us a follow. So it is the end of season 1 of LNER's Roots. I've loved being your host and being part of this journey. We've had some incredible guests: Mel B, Tom Grennan, Babatunde Aleshe, Craig Dave, Lenny James, and many, many more. But it's not over. We've got an amazing new host taking over, playing top trumps, sampling the delicious train snacks, and of course, welcoming our guests with open arms into the carriage. So watch this space and see you around. BLT or GNT, with food and drink delivered to your seat, it's freedom all the way with LNER. Roots from LNER, a distorted production,